I wish they were still playing for us. I'll tell you that. Game changers on and off the field. Great kids. Love them to death. Can't wait to see what they do.
Well, game changers indeed. Welcome into sports. As you can see, it's been a wild week of football signing days, but tonight it was a special night in Blythe. You might recognize this helmet. The latest local signees to extend their football journey going to two of the workhorses of the two-time defending champion Palo Verde Yellow Jackets, and a whole lot of yardage packed on top in front of close family and a good crowd of support. Carlos Gomez and Marcus Macon signed their letter of intent. Gomez committing to Ottawa University in Arizona, and Macon headed to the Great North to play for Southwest Minnesota State. Macon was almost impossible to stop over the last two seasons, rushing for over 2,100 yards and 30 touchdowns in his senior campaign, giving him a total of just less than 5,000 career rushing yards, which broke Heisman Trophy winner Reggie Bush's record in all of the San Diego section. But it couldn't have happened without the help of that offensive line, and that's where Gomez comes in, the leader up front in the trenches for the Jackets, off the field as well, both being a big part of one of the most lethal rushing attacks the entire state of California has ever seen, and they both reacted to moving on to the next level.
Full of emotion right now. I'm just loving the moment right now. That's all I could do. It's just a lot. Through these past 4 years, it's been a lot up and down roller coaster ride, and I'm glad I just finished at the end.
I've always talked about it, but to be in the opportunity to actually go and do it, it just feels great. It's amazing. No one ever outworked me, you know. I put my all into this program, and I just blood, sweat, and tears into this program, and it paid off. And I want people to remember me as a hard worker.
Now Gomez plans to study kinesiology. It's a tough one to say in school, but to hopefully become a sports doctor of some sort to stay around the game. And Macon tells me we'll have to wait and see what's waiting for him when he gets there, but is ready to work. Meanwhile, we had some playoff soccer in Yuma. To Yuma Catholic, ranked number 23, but they welcome in Scottsdale Prep as a home team because they won their region. YC getting to host this game, like I just mentioned. Now they won the Southwest Division. Now, despite home field advantage, this one would get ugly for the Shamrocks. Second half, they're down 3-1 off a corner. Ball bounces off of Ashley Saldivar and goes in the goal. Spartans now 4-1 later on. Rocks Janessa Lugo with a ball out to Alina Avalar, but with two defenders, this one too much. YC still down by a few, and they'd go on to give up a couple more in the end as well. They lose this 6-1, and unfortunately, the Lady Shamrock season comes to an end tonight. Meanwhile, to Veterans Memorial Stadium for the regular season finale for both the Gila Ridge Hawks, looking to play spoiler to the St. Louis Sidewinders. Perfect season. Early on, though, the Sidewinders keeping the ball in enemy territory. Defender Eric Kirarte taking a shot, but it's scooped up by the Hawks. And then St. Louis would keep the attack going, putting the Hawks defense on their heels. Misiel Mesa taking his own long-range shot just above the crossbar. And then the loose ball for grabs as the ball finally gets cleared by a Hawks defender. Another shot just wide off the mark, but eventually in the end, St. Louis would pour it on in the second half. They win 7-0. They're perfect on the season, their third straight consecutive of perfect season. Awesome stuff for them as they'll head into the state playoffs as the 2 seed. And hey, softball season's back. The beginning of a new season for the Arizona Western College Matadors, taking on Utah Eastern State. Now bottom 6, Matadors down by 6, trying to get a rally going, and it's a good start. Abigail Ibarra working out the one-out walk. Next up would be Gigi Garcia, who's going to hit this ball off the end of the bat, but it's going to land at the edge of the dirt to keep the bases moving. But in the end, though, Arizona Western, the rally would fall short after scoring 2 in the 6th. They lose 7-5 and still looking for that first win of the season. We'll have more on them tomorrow. That's all the time we have for sports.